Hello and welcome to CryptoWeeklies. My name is Josh, and today we are going to talk about Near protocol and forecast Near using ARIMA and machine learning as well as regression based analysis. First, we will look at the composite risk score in the market. This is normalized between 0 and 1. The key idea with this analysis is during the phases of market where the risks are low, this is analyzed by analyzing the price action and several risk factors for the top 100 cryptos such as alpha, beta, sharp ratio, and percent drawdown as well as volatility. So the key idea when the risk levels are low, that is the color are between blue and green. That's when DCing in the market has made most sense. Again, this is not financial advice. As well as when the risks are substantially high, that is between 0.75 and 1, have made most sense to DCA out of the market. Right now the risk is at 0.15, and you can see the trend is clear since March of 2024. The risks at one point from 0.38 risk came down to about 0.17 risk in middle of early to mid July of 2024. Then again the risks went from green color to yellow color, which is a moderate risk level. Again to come back to the first week of August, back to 0.18 at one point made a lower low at around 0.13 risk. Right now the risk levels are at around 0.154, and over the past week or so, at least over the last 10 days or so, the risks have been in the buy zone. Again, this is one of the data point for our analysis for Near protocol. We'll start with the regression based analysis. Right now the price of Near is at around $4, sitting just under the 2 standard deviation bottom, coming at $4.82. And again over here you can see $3.96. So the first key level to watch is if the rally back to the fair value per our polynomial regression analysis at around $11. If that rally occurs in the near future, no pun intended, then that's one of the key levels to watch. Before that is definitely $4.82, which is the 2 standard deviation bottom, and then the $7.51, which is the 1 standard deviation bottom. And again, right now a 2 standard deviation peak for Near when in March 2023, that was coming in at around $8.24. When Near's price was slightly above it, you can see the price mean reverted back to the fair value, and again some distance lower. So if 2 standard deviation peaks are a good time to exit the market, similarly 2 standard deviation bottoms are a good time to enter the market. So I'll get rid of the other bands so that you can understand what I mean by the 2 standard deviations. So the orange line is the 2 standard deviation peak, the green line is 2 standard deviation bottom. So and within these, the price action stays about 95% of the time within these 2 bands. Again, one example where the price action exited the 2 standard deviation bottom for some time, and again during the bull market 2 standard deviation peak at around here. But again, then the mean reversion becomes more and more likely. At this time, the 2 standard deviation peak is at around $28. Again, we are ways off of that level, but again I just wanted to remind you. And again, the forecast graph, which is trained on price action since October 2020, uses machine learning models such as ARIMA, LSTM, and XGBoost. Per that model, the base case scenario for Near is between now and the end of year 2024 is between $3.34 all the way about $3.96. Again, the current price is at that level, at around $3.96. The 1 standard deviation peak between $4.40 and $12.61 between now and second week of January 2025. The bear case scenario between $1.26 and $3.30. So that's the key level to watch. And if you want the week by week update, these are the week by week updates of the model. The base case is in this column. To its left is 1 standard deviation bear case, to its right is 1 standard deviation bull case. and again the 2 standard deviation to the right of 1 standard deviation, and 3 standard deviation to the right of 2 standard deviation. So that's the machine learning based and ARIMA based forecast. All of the graphs are available on the website on the bottom of your screen, CryptoWeeklies.com. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. The immediate accumulation related analysis will start with the bear market. Best time to accumulate it was between May of 2022 till about March of 2024. You can see the whenever the price was below this time weighted average price, the price in the line in blue, that was a great time to enter. Again, we are the current value of time weighted average price is $4.65. So we are in the same zone where the price is below the time weighted average price. Again, it's not as low as it was in October 2023, but again, this is a longer term window where whenever the price falls below the time weighted average price, DCAing over a long period of fall makes most sense. In the shorter term, which is the dollar cost average related model, takes into consideration the price and the difference between the price and the fair value regression line, and based on that the color codes are assigned again, and the risk levels are assigned, and right now the risk levels are between 0 and 0.1. You can see over here starting July 2024, whenever the price came below $5.28, we have been in the low risk environment. Right now, per this analysis, the risk level associated with near is at around 0.03. Some of the best times to DCA again during December 2022, when price was $1.26, risk levels were between 0 and 0.1. Again, at that point in time, because our regression analysis is not linear, at that point of time the prices were falling, and with it the regression valuation was also falling. As October 2023, since October 2023, the prices have been in an upswing. So again, although the risk levels are low, that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that the prices would essentially be lower with low risk level. Again, as the asset matures, the lows for the assets also are of a higher valuations, as well as the volatility also diminishes with time. Again, all of this is incorporated in this analysis. In terms of the last model is the shortest term simple moving average, and per this analysis right now the prices are at around at around 0.29, at around $4. The risk levels, it's between 0.2 and 0.3, and that is the third best time to dollar cost average per this simple moving average. Just to summarize, per this short term moving average, the prices are at this point in time third best time to DCA. Per the DCA model, it's the best time to DCA, and per the time weighted average price model, this is the best time to DCA near. Per the regression analysis we just discussed, the valuations are the key valuations are between $4.82 and $7.51, and back to $11.70. Those are the key valuations to watch. Before we leave, we will briefly analyze what is happening in the market, the narratives which are gaining some popularity. Again, the bearishness and the Bitcoin related narratives are the most popular right now. There are some bullish narratives. This is all of the discussion related to crypto on YouTube and X, scraped by our machine learning model, and this is the word cloud made out of that. Again, some narratives related to recession and SEC are gaining some popularity. Again, in terms of the altcoins which are gaining popularity, Solana, XRP, Ether, I think you can find Cardano on this list as well somewhere. If not today, it was available on the list yesterday. So this is again talking about altcoins crashing and crypto overall. There's some buy signals as well and hold signals. So this is one signal snapshot of what is happening in the market. And last but not the least is the last 24 hours related crypto news scraped by our machine learning model. Again, most of the narratives are neutral, some bearish in red, and the bullish ones outweigh the bearish ones, but again they are the bearish narratives are of higher confidence, which is on the y-axis. Overall sentiment score again at around 84, so that means not as bearish as it was over the last week, but again some bearish narratives here and there. And if you're interested in following each of the article, you can hover on it and check at least the title if it makes sense to be bearish or bullish at this point based on this social sentiment analysis. And with this I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.